Hello lovely people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video mga ka-lovely people, we're making a video vlog for the arrival for Miss Universe in Thailand and of course the comparison with the Miss Grand International. I know that there's a lot of people who are Marites like me in social media are getting trending, and of course they make a bash about the Miss Universe because when Miss USA, Miss Carasau and Miss Dominican Republic arrived at the airport in Thailand, there's only few fans who are waiting in the airport. So of course, yun nga, nagsilabasan na po yung mga basher and of course the lovely pageantry lovers. But before anything else mga ka-lovely people, please so yun na nga mga ka-lovely people, kinumpara po nila yung Grand International when Miss Brazil and of course the top 10 arrived in airport in Thailand. There's a lot of people who are there to support Miss Grand International. And of course, marami talaga sa social media ang nagsasabi na bakit anong nangyari sa Miss Universe, bakit konti lang yung pumunta at mabilang lang yung mga taong nasa airport na to support the Miss Universe. So I think for me, it's not about the people around. It's not about the people who are there waiting for Miss Universe, like the top 3. Because, sorry, not the top 3, because the first runner-up is not going to Thailand because Amanda have things to do. That's why hindi siya nakasama. But of course, Carasau, Miss Dominican Republic, and our Miss Universe, Arbony, Miss USA. So talagang nag-ano sila sa social media mga ka-lovely people, nagkagulo sila sa social media dahil nga daw kinumpare nila about the Grand International when Miss Brazil, Miss Grand International 2022 arrived on the airport, and a lot of supporters talaga, dinumog talaga siya. So yun talaga ang kaibahan sa Miss Universe, kasi nung dumating si Arbony, Miss Carasau, and Miss Dominican Republic, konti lang nandoon sa airport. So para sa akin, hindi yun basihan. It's not about yung basihan sa dami ng tao na pumunta doon at talagang nagbunye. It's about how you help the community, how the advocacy, the strong advocacy that you're sharing in the Miss Universe, kung ano yung advocacy nila. Unlike for Grand International, I have no comment with that. I support Miss Grand International, but I hope those supporter of Miss Grand International will not get into it kasi nga hindi nila alam anong nangyayari sa kumbaga sa Grand International. Do not compare in Miss Universe because it's too far from its different advocacy that they have. And of course, I'm very happy about what really happened now in Thailand with the Miss Universe, and of course the second runner-up and Miss Carasau, the top 5. So they base it into traditional like buildings, like they support advocacy and they're doing to top to those community. Talagang pinuntahan nila, they're wearing a traditional Thai dress that it was amazing kasi nakita mo talaga yung tradition, kasi nga dalawa pong base ng Miss Universe. They have in US and they have in Thailand because the owner is Miss Anne and she's from Thailand. And yun na nga mga ka-lovely people, binabas din si Thailand yung Hello Universe kasi nga parang natabunan daw si Arbony sa mga lakad nila sa Thailand kasi nga she's always on the trip wherever they go in Thailand. And of course, talagang lagi siyang nagpapasabog. Mas tinalbugan pa niya yung Miss Universe na si Arbony and of course Carasau and Dominican Republic. Pero nakikita mo kung mga ka-lovely people, ang taray-taray ni Dominican Republic. She's so powerful and she's so strong. Even top, there's an issue behind the Miss Universe and about to her that there's something like when she got an interview in Telemundo, but everything was amazing. There's a lot of supporters. Dominican Republic has a lot of supporters in Thailand, and of course Miss Amanda. As you can see mga ka-lovely people, talagang may nag-represent kay Miss Amanda, and she's it's more fun that even top that there's a lot of issue. There's a relationship, strong relationship between the three girls, and really I really like Miss Carasao. She's so as you can see, she's a strong woman, and top 5, really she really deserved on it. And as you can see the pictures that they posted in Miss Universe, the way they took the picture, it's amazing, it's perfect. And yun na nga mga kalabli people, syempre wala po, normal lang po yan na kinukumpare sila sa Grand International, and Grand International also to proven that they are number 1, but I cannot say nothing wrong with that kasi nga yun yung belief nila. But for me, I think the pageantry that I really admire the most is Miss Earth, Miss International, Miss Supranational, Miss Universe, and of course the Miss Charm, the new Charm International that held now in Vietnam. And I'm very hoping that Miss Charm Philippines will get the crown for the first time. And there's an issue also behind that about the Binibining Pilipinas, because there's a lot of people who are asking why there's only a national pageant that they hold right now, Miss Globe and Miss International. As you can see also, the candidate who passed their form to compete the Binibining Pilipinas, they're all beautiful and they're all deserving to get this title. Even top that they have only 2 pageant title from international, Miss Globe and Miss International, but those candidates are really eager to get that crown. So even na dalawa na lang yung crown, so nandun po rin sila sumusuporta sa Binibining Pilipinas. And of course, some of us are asking why they remove again some, the first one who leave and get another franchise is Miss Grand International. The second one is Miss Universe. Maybe Miss Universe Philippines, the first one. The second one is Miss Grand International. And the third one, Intercontinental, di ba? Supranational, Intercontinental. So, ang daming nawala sa Binibining Pilipinas, but Binibining Pilipinas is always Binibining Pilipinas. It's proven already because there's a lot of beauty queen coming from the Philippines who are title holder already, and we've proven also that we are a powerhouse in Asia, and I'm very proud for that. Even top that ganun nga ang nangyari, but nasa na po, sa history na po yung Binibining Pilipinas. Whatever what happened, we need to support our candidate. And looking forward about Miss Charm, I hope so that she get the crown. And today, the final night, and I hope that those people who are here watching my vlog, I hope you support Miss Charm International, Annabelle McDonnell, who are in Vietnam right now, competing and hoping and getting the crown to the Philippines. And of course, guys, balik tayo sa ating pag-uusapan for today's video, guys. Alam kong marami pong issue against Miss Universe. There's a bidding. It's a history. It's happened in Miss Universe that when Miss Anne bought the Miss Universe, di ba? Ang dami talaga. It's about business. People coming from Thailand asking that we need to what? Ayaw na nilang i-renew yung Miss Universe franchise, but I didn't see anything problem with that because wala din naman nila ginawa yun. Siguro sa sama lang ng loob because Miss Thailand, Miss Universe 2022 didn't get on the top 16 and they're hoping to get the 3rd crown, but hopefully Miss Anne support also to Miss Thailand, but Miss Anne cannot do anything because she's not the one who judge or pick the winner. And I hope those pageant lover in Thailand, and of course they understand about the side of Miss Anne because Miss Anne already explained about her side that she doesn't have a power to pick the winner because there's a judges behind that. So I hope that will be close. Sana maging close na yung issue na yan, and we're looking forward for the Miss Universe edition 72 edition in El Salvador. And of course about the bidding, guys, I really wanted to make a video also about that because talagang ang hirap kasi nga, di ba, Mauritius already down their franchise. Kasi nga, yun, nagsalita na rin yung director, yung bumili ng franchise ng Mauritius. Kasi sabi niya, it's not about, bidding is not my taste. Hindi niya talaga gusto yung magbibidding yung kung sino yung malaki na bumili ng franchise, sa kanya na yung franchise ng Miss Universe. Kasi para sa kanya, it's about the ladies who are competing in Miss Universe. And the 6 years that he handled the Miss Universe Mauritius, and if I'm not mistaken, si Celis, hindi niya nakikita na paulit-ulit na lang daw yung nananalo sa Miss Universe. Say how she hard work, the ladies who are competing are deserving din naman na manalo. And as you can see naman, there's a lot of changes. On last edition, on January, di ba, yung top 16, you cannot say everybody's shocked when the Philippines didn't get on the top 16. Of course, in Asia, like Thailand, yes, mga ka-lovely people, like Myanmar doesn't get into top 16, and only in Asia, only Laos, and everything shocked about Laos why she's getting on the top 16. So at that end, mga ka-lovely people, you know the changes, you know, those like Canada, right? Everybody's shocked when Canada get on the top 16, and they're just like, oh, why she's getting on the top 16? What's behind that? Hindi naman daw maganda yung pasarela. She doesn't know the walk that she has, not powerful. But when they got the close interview, you can say that Canada proven that she deserve on the top 16. You know how Canada very strong communication skill, and of course talagang na-deliver niya about what she really wanted, why she get on top 16. And of course the strong advocacy, the way she talk, talagang it's really inspire a lot. And of course Miss Laos, those people who doesn't know Miss Laos, I'm very proud to Miss Laos, Miss Universe 2022, because she's a teacher and she's a empowering woman, and she's fighting for the right for a woman in Laos. And ang advocacy niya sa mga babae na kailangan daw yung arranged marriage, ang dami niyang inexplain, and palagay ko talaga kaya siya nakapasok sa top 16 dahil talaga namang deserving si Miss Laos. So, about Celeste Cortez, still now in Miss Universe, hindi pa rin nila pinapalabas about the close interview. I don't know really what happened, why it's really thrill, kasi nga lahat tayo talagang na-excite na makita yung close interview niya. And of course, the basher waiting for their feedback about Miss Philippines Celeste Cortez, Miss Universe 2022. And of course guys, yun lang, isisingit ko lang dito sa aking video for today's video guys, that alam kong walang powerful. I think sino ba yung kandidato na pumasok ngayon or apply for Miss Universe, 'di ba? Mailan-ilan lang talaga yung pinaka-strong. I think for me is Michelle D lang talaga, or I think there's a few, but I'm hoping na sana marami pang mag-apply ng form, mag-compete sa Miss Universe, kasi parang hinahina ngayon mga ka-lovely people. And I'm not hoping for I didn't lose my hope na sana may, kasi nga today is the last day for the for submitting the form para sa magko-compete sa Miss Universe. And of course, tuwang-tuwa naman sila di ba? Sila Mami Junas, kasi sila pa rin yung hawak ng franchise, and of course they went from Thailand about the bidding, and there's a strong personality behind them. Bakit nakuha pa nila yung franchise? So I have no comments about that, and I keep my mouth silent because I don't want people bash me for those situation. Kasi kung matalino ka talaga, lovely people, you know who's their back, kung bakit nanatili pa rin ang Miss Universe, kung bakit nanalo sila sa bidding. And of course, for me, Miss Anne making that bidding for those high bid for the franchise, for me, it's not about that. Para sa akin, hindi yung basihan kung gaano kalaki yung pera or kung sino yung mananalo sa bidding. It's about the one who handle the Miss Universe. Kasi nga, ang kasi doon mga lovely people, it's about the advocacy, how help those in need. Diba? There's a lot of things that, we need to focus looking forward about advocacy. And aside from that, mga kalabli people, we're looking forward about those things that happen in Thailand right now, like Miss USA, Miss Dominican Republic, and of course, Miss Carasao, about the journey that they, show in the social media. I was really happy about that. There's a lot of improvement, but for me, if you are asking me about the unmarried, married women, and of course the pregnant woman, and of course the transgender who will competing in Miss Universe, for me, I will not agree that. Basher, comment down below if you really wanted to comment. But for me, I stand for my side na talagang Miss Universe is only for the the ladies who are deserving on that crown, because pregnant women, married woman, unmarried woman, and transgender, of course, especially for transgender, whatever it takes, you got an operation, you are already lady, you have everything that you have in your body, but for me, there's a pageant that you deserve to compete, like Miss International Queen. Doon kayo nararapat kasi para sa mga yun, even na you feel like you are already a woman, but I think Miss Universe is for real women. Sorry for that kasi nga ako rin, I love this transgender, I'm their back, but kasi hindi talaga kasi mga kalabdi people kasi nga pag Miss Universe, sana naunawaan nila na para sa babae, para sa mga dalaga. Kaya nga Miss Universe And of course, for unmarried, married women, and pregnant women, I think they have also a pageant that they are belong. Like Mrs. Universe, Mrs. World. I think there's a Mrs. Supranational. There's a lot of pageantry for the Mrs. Unmarried, married, pregnant women, and so on. But for me, for Miss Universe, sana may tama nila. Sana para sa dalaga lang, para sa Miss Lady. Still have, wala pang asawa. Yun, dapat yun yung magko-compete. Kasi it's so unfair for them na sasali yung transgender, sasali yung married woman, sasali yung pregnant woman, sasali yung hiwalay na babae, di ba? Parang nakaka-shock. But now it's about a new generation. We need to accept those things kasi nga we're not the owner, we're just like a pageantry lover. So we need to support those, even top that you're not agree, you are disagree for those things that happen right now in Miss Universe. But I hope there's a lot of changes. Diba, before last 2018, if I'm not mistaken, Spain sent a transgender, diba? Pero I'm proud of her kasi nga she's so strong. She's, I feel like she's a woman and she's presenting for the transgender community, and I'm very proud to her. And hopefully sana accept na nga nila, di ba? Accept na nila yung transgender, that they belong to a woman kasi yun na nga yung reference nila. But sana kasi Miss Universe, di ba? Nalilito ang utak ko, guys. But by the way, yun, looking forward tayo sa mga kaganapan sa Thailand about this winner like Carasao, Dominican Republic, and Arbonne, USA. So I hope that everything will be good, and I hope that Basher will stop to comparison with the Miss Grand International. So that's all for today, mga ka-lovely people. To those people are still not subscribed, please subscribe my channel. Just click subscribe and don't forget to click the notification bell para always updated kayo sa mga ganap, mga ka-lovely people. And for today's video, mga ka-lovely people, so I'm really inspired. I'm still not taking a bath, but I'm very, very inspired to make a video. And of course, thank you so much for those undying supporters. It's been for a long time already for my journey here in YouTube, but you're always there to support me. It's really tough. It's really, na-appreciate ko yun, mga ka-lovely people. And of course, being a lovely pageantry lover, I am always here what happened. I always support those ladies who are competing in any pageantry that, our lady coming from the Philippines are deserving also to meet, that's why I'm here to just to make a video for all of you guys. And of course, I really support those pageant like Supranational, Miss Globe, Miss International, Miss Grand International, Miss International Queen, Miss Supranational, Miss World, and Miss Universe, and of course Miss Charm International. So guys, we need to support our candidate coming from the Philippines, and whatever it happen, sana nandiyan dito pa rin tayo para suportahan sila. And of course, now Miss Charm Philippines held in Vietnam. Please, please, please support our Miss Charm Philippines, Annabelle McDonnell, now that competing in Vietnam. So that's all for the mga lovely people. Dapat positibo lang tayo sa buhay. Dapat maging happy lang tayo. Pagising natin, dapat sa lang tayo, happy tayo that we're still alive. And, thinking positive. Always smile and remove those kind of people who are, making bad your situation, like, naano ka, nasisira yung araw mo sa mga taong negatibo. So that's all for today mga kalabli people, sa mga ka-OFW ko dyan. Maging